Hey. Oh.
I know, it's a crazy day so far, isn't it?
It is. It's fun though.
It's really fun. What can we tell you? Well, it's our fourth season. It's going to our fourth season. We have 18 episodes left, and we're just starting. We just about to start shooting, so we're kind of at the beginning of the little hill, or rather large hill, that will take us to the end of the season and the end of the series.
So that season was pretty dramatic. Tell us about
She's dug a rather large hole for herself, which she tends to do, and but her intentions are great. And in the previous season, she has vowed revenge. She has admitted to her obsessions, and this time she's going to try and figure out how to take responsibility for her life and move forward. We will get closure, yes. I mean, maybe not complete closure on everything, but closure, yes.
About 1.5, 4 seasons to tell the story from the start. How close, without spoiling everything, are you guys actually going to end up to your original plan, and what kind of room do you guys still have to breathe along the way kind of progress, and you've got to know the cast?
Emotionally very close. I mean, the four season arc and every season we're kind of these broad emotional strokes that the show stay true to. There's a lot of wiggle room in between there for a lot of changes to be made, but the overall theme and the point of the show remains the same.
I'm Israeli. We're both.
My father was Israeli.
Brosh is okay. I'm from Tel Aviv, like New York right. So anyway, you're both Jewish, and for me, Jewish and neurosis and mental problems goes very well together. So from your point of view, about the characters and maybe about yourself, how does it all?
Is that true in Israelis too? I think that neurotic thing is more of an American Jewish thing.
I think Israelis they cover it up. I mean, I think the relation between Judaism and anxiety neurosis is quite interesting, because there are all these studies in epigenetics, right? That literally trauma can alter your genes. And so there's that. So my husband is the grandson of, all of his grandparents are Holocaust survivors. So there's a lot of evidence to suggest that a lot of trauma that happens, it gets passed down to your genes, and it affects not only your children but your grandchildren. So I think that's fascinating, and I also think it's interesting that I think there are theories out there that the reason maybe Jewish people have a higher rate of things like anxiety is because that's a survival mechanism. If you're saying, oh no, the Cossacks aren't coming tonight, I'm just going to twiddle my thumbs and light the menorah, the Cossacks are totally coming and they're murdering you.
America is filled with Jews who are like, you know what? I think I should go. I should get out. This would be a good time.
But it seems that also a lot of Jewish comedians and artists, and they're putting it out there. With their work, with their art, with their creation.
Well, and that's the root of Yiddish culture and Yiddish humor. I mean, Yiddish was. I did a project on Yiddish at college. Yiddish, I think, was developed in the 1500s or 1400s in Germany by Jews, and they literally called it German despite the Germans. They wanted to have a way to talk about their German Christian oppressors without getting killed for it. And so the idea of words being the way that you fight back and survive and cope, I think really, really extends into especially the American Jewish diaspora. And you see a real split with American Jews and Israeli Jews, because as you recall, after World War II, Israel said, oh, well, Yiddish is a weak feminine language of a defeated people that didn't use their fists to fight back. We're getting rid of Yiddish, we're bringing back Hebrew. And so I think I was in Israel a couple years ago, and we were playing, I wrote a whole album of Hanukkah comedy songs for our, we played it for our tour guide, and we have songs about being a cantor, and he's like, this is so interesting. God, you guys are so different from us. And so I was raised with a European Jewish sensibility, and you were raised more Israeli.
My dad's Israeli, my mother's French, and my mother's Sephardic, North African. So a lot of the traditional American Jewish cultural touchstones were not mine growing up, and my parents don't get them at all. But I do think there is sort of a commonality to the Jewish experience, and one of the things Rachel and I have been lucky enough to do is actually write a character who is Jewish, talks about being Jewish, do Jewish songs, and that used to not be the case on television. You absolutely couldn't say that. So that's been a joy, because that allows us to be specific, and specificity is always better.
And I think it's also been interesting, you know, it's the Jewish, we had a song called Where's the Bathroom from the first season that her mother sings. And we had a lot of people reach out to us who aren't even Jewish. I mean, my assistant at the time was Nigerian. I mean, a lot of people have been like, oh, that's totally my mom. And I think that a lot of when we talk about Jewish stuff, it's really just the experience of being immigrants. And the feeling, I think that's still pervasive in this country with Jewish people is you're American, but you're not. You're a part of it, but you're not. You're on the inside, but sometimes you're on the outside. And I think that because we're a nation of immigrants, I think a lot of people, there was a lot of overlap between Jewish culture, Armenian culture, Indian culture, I mean, you know, Chinese culture. Like there are so many similarities.
Rachel. Oh, sorry. 4 seasons on. Who did you love working with the most?
Oh my God. I have to. Someone just answered for me. Beth. God. You know, I have to say, some of the most fun I had was when we had Patti LuPone and Tova Feldshuh in the same scene together, because they've been in the same theater community for so many years. They're women who are often put up for the same roles, and in this, they could just sing a song together, and they were so fun to just talk to in hair and makeup, and it was a lovely episode.
All right. Is there a genre of music that you had fun to do that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I mean, Adam Schlesinger, who's the executive music producer of our show and my songwriting partner, has produced, I believe, 2 albums for the Monkees, and we still haven't done any
Beatles
Monkees, so we should do that.
60s revival,
No.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.